Good morning, students. I welcome you all for the class. So, in the previous class, we were studying about the theorems. We revised the two theorems or the two properties of the chords. So, those two properties were that the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle on its chord bisects the chord. And one more property we studied that the segment joining the center of the circle and the midpoint of its chord is perpendicular to the chord. So these two properties we have studied for the chords. So today let us revise some more examples which are based on these properties. So the first question is here. Radius of a circle with center O is 25 centimeter. Find the distance of a chord from the center if the length of the chord is 48 centimeter. So what it is said, radius of the chord. Radius of the chord is given. Radius of the circle is given here with the center O here. O is the center of the circle. CD is the chord. OP is the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle on this chord CD. So what we have to do, we have to find the distance of the chord from the center of the circle. This distance we have to find. OD is the radius, or we can say OC is the radius. So the measure of OD is given, that is 25 centimeter, and the length of the chord CD is 48 centimeter. So here O is the center of the circle, CD is chord, and OP is perpendicular drawn on this chord. So the measure of CD is given. How much they have given? CD is equal to, chord CD is equal to 48 centimeter, and OP is perpendicular to the segment CD. So let us write OP is, segment OP is perpendicular to the segment CD. So radius is equal to, which is the radius? OD is the radius. How much it is given? It is 25 centimeter. What we have to find? We have to find the measure of OP. So the length of, or the measure of OP is, we have to find. So length of PD, length of PD is half the length of CD. PD is, the length of PD is half the length of CD. When this perpendicular perpendicular line bisect this chord, it is going to bisect this chord CD in the form of CP and PD. So it is half the length of CD. So how much is the length of CD? It is 48. So it will be 24 centimeter. So the PD we got here as 24 centimeter. OD we have, PD we got, OP we have to find. So if we take triangle OPD here, in the triangle OPD, the measure of the angle P will be 90 degree. This will be 90 degree. So by using the by Pythagoras theorem, OD is the hypotenuse as well as the radius of this circle. This is the hypotenuse of this triangle OPD, in triangle OPD. So OD square is equal to OP square plus PD square. OD square is equal to OP square plus PD square. So what is the measure of OD? It is 25 square. OP we have to find. This remains as it is plus PD. PD we have found 24. This is square. So 25 square is 625. OP square as it is. And this is 576. So OP square is equal to 625 minus 576. This will get us 49. OP square is equal to 49. So OP is equal to under root 49, which is 7. So therefore, the measure of OP is 7 centimeter. So how this we are going to write in the sentence? What is asked? The distance of, find the distance of the chord from the center. The distance of the chord from center is 7 centimeter. This is the distance. OP is the distance of the chord from the center of the circle. So next question. Diameter of a circle is 26 centimeter and length of the chord of circle is 24 centimeter. Find the length of the chord from the center. Diameter of the circle is given, that is 26 centimeter, and length of the chord of the circle is 24 centimeter. This is the chord. PQ is the chord. What we have to find? We have to find the distance of the chord from the center. Okay. Here, O is the center of the circle and segment PQ is the chord. Segment PQ is the chord and O is the center of the circle. OM is perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle on the chord PQ. So what we have to find? Diameter is given. For that, first we need to find the radius. So let us write O is the center of the circle. Segment PQ is the chord. And OM is perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord PQ. OM is perpendicular to chord PQ. So the length of PQ is given. Length of PQ, how much it is? It is 24 centimeter. The length of the chord here it is PQ. So the length of the chord of the circle is 24 centimeter. It is 24 centimeter. Diameter is given. Diameter of the circle is 26 centimeter. It is 26 centimeter. So what is the radius now? we have to find the radius. So how we'll find the radius? Radius is equal to d upon 2. How much diameter is? It is 26 upon 2. 2 ones are and 13s are. So here radius will get as 13 centimeters. So what is the radius here? Which is the radius? Either OP and OQ are the radius. So radius is equal to OQ is equal to 13 centimeter. So OM is perpendicular to the chord PQ. We know that OM is perpendicular to the chord PQ. So let's write the theorem. OM is perpendicular to chord PQ. Perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle on its chord bisects the chord. So OM is the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle on this chord PQ, which will bisect into PM and PQ. So now PM is equal to PM is equal to MQ is equal to half the length of PQ. PM is equal to MQ is equal to half the length of PQ. This perpendicular line is going to bisect this chord into PM and MQ. So half, what is the length of PQ? PQ is 24. So the measure of MQ will get as how much it is? 12 centimeter. The measure of MQ is 12 centimeter. So now observe the triangle OMQ. Triangle OMQ. In triangle OMQ, angle OMQ is equal to 90 degree. Angle OMQ, here it is forming the angle of 90 degree. So we'll write here angle OMQ is equal to 90 degree. So in the triangle OMQ, we know the value of here OQ, which is how much? It is 13 centimeter. And OM we have to find, MQ we know that it is 12 centimeter. So let us write here OQ, the measure of OQ is 13 centimeter and MQ is 12 centimeter and OM we have to find. The measure of length of OM we have to find. So by Pythagoras theorem, OQ square is equal to OM square plus MQ square. OQ square is equal to OM square plus MQ square. So how much OQ it is? 13. So this is 13 square is equal to OM we have to find This remains as it is. MQ it is 12 square of 13 is equal to OM remains as it is plus square of 12 144. So 169 minus 144 is equal to OM square. This plus 144 gets shifted to LHS becomes minus 144. So OM square is equal to 169 minus 144, that is 25. So OM is equal to under root 25. So OM is equal to, it is 5. So distance of the chord from the center of the circle, it is 5 centimeter. The distance of chord from the center is 5 centimeter. So what was asked? Distance of the chord from the center of the circle. Diameter was given. First we find the radius, that is OQ is the radius at 13 centimeter. Then by using the property or the theorem, that is perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle on its chord, bisect the chords, we get MQ. So in the triangle OMQ, we know that the measure of the angle OMQ is 90 degrees. So by Pythagoras theorem, OQ is the hypotenuse. By using the Pythagoras theorem, we found the length of OM, that is the distance of the chord from the center of the circle, which is 5 centimeter. So let us see one more example. Prove that if a diameter of a circle bisects two chords of the circle, then those two chords are parallel to each other. We have to show that here O is the center of the circle, AB and CD are the two chords. PQ is the diameter of the circle which is intersecting the chord AB at point M and chord CD at point N. So O is the center of the circle. AB and CD are two chords of circle. PQ is the diameter which is bisecting the chord AB and CD. PQ is the diameter which will bisect the chord AB this is going to bisect the chord AB and CD. M is the midpoint of chord AB. Here M is the midpoint of chord AB and N is the midpoint of chord CD. M is the midpoint of chord AB and N is the midpoint of chord CD. So here O is the center of the circle, AB and CD are the two chords, PQ is the diameter which is bisecting chord AB at point M and chord CD at point N. What we have to prove? We have to prove that AB is parallel to CD. These two lines are parallel to each other. We have to show this. So proof. For chord AB, first let us see for the chord AB. For the chord AB, we know that M is the midpoint. M is the midpoint of chord AB. For chord AB, we will write first. It is M is the midpoint of AB. So we learned the second property of the chord, that is the segment joining the center of the circle and the midpoint of its chord is perpendicular to the chord. Here OM is the segment. OM is the segment joining the center of the circle and the midpoint of its chord which is perpendicular to the chord. OM is the segment. So let us write that segment OM is joining segment OM is joining the center of circle and midpoint of the chord is perpendicular to the chord. M is the midpoint of chord AB. Segment OM is joining the center of the circle and midpoint of this chord AB which is perpendicular to this chord. This is perpendicular, OM is perpendicular to the chord AB. So same for the second chord, that is CD. Now let us see for the chord CD. See here OMB, angle OMB is here, angle OMB is this. For the chord AB, we'll get the angle OMB here, we'll get the 90 degree because this is a perpendicular bisector which is going to bisect this chord and will form the angle of 90 degree. So the angle OMB is of 90 degree. Next for the chord CD, N is the midpoint for the chord CD. N is the midpoint of chord CD. Segment ON. The segment ON is joining the center of the circle and the midpoint of the chord CD which is perpendicular to the chord CD. Segment for the chord CD, CN is the For the chord CD, here ON is the perpendicular, or it is the segment ON is joining the center segment ON is joining center of the circle and the midpoint of the chord CD, which is perpendicular to the chord CD. Midpoint of the chord is perpendicular. Midpoint is here. Midpoint of the chord is perpendicular to the chord. So here the angle is forming angle OND, which is of 90 degree. Angle OND is equal to 90 degree. See here, angle OMB is of 90 degree and angle ONT is of 90 degree. From 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, what we'll get? Angle OMB plus angle OND is equal to 90 plus 90. How much we'll get? We'll get here as 180 degree. So we have one property for the interior angles. What is that for the by interior angle property? What does the interior angle property says? If the sum of the interior angles, these are the interior angles, these are the interior angles, sum here it is addition, sum of the interior angles of two lines, AB and CD are the two lines, these are the internal angles, so interior angles of the two lines are supplementary, supplementary in the sense 180 degree, then those two lines are parallel. When if the sum of the interior angles of the two lines are supplementary, then those two lines are parallel. So by interior angle property, we can say that segment AB is parallel to segment CD. Segment AB is parallel to the segment CD. Hence it is true. So now we have learned two properties of the chord and we also have revised some of the questions based on it. So now let us see the properties of the congruent chords. So what is the first theorem here? Congruent chords of a circle are equidistant from the center of the circle. Congruent chords, these are the congruent chords. We have to show that they are equidistant from the center of the circle. So here what is given? O is the center of the circle. AB and CD are the two chords. OP is perpendicular to chord AB and OQ is perpendicular to the chord CD. So let us write the given. What it is? O is the center of the circle. AB and CD are the two chords. These are congruent chords. AB and CD are congruent chords. chord AB is congruent to chord CD. What we have to prove? We have to prove that OP is equal to OQ. To prove OP is equal to OQ, we have to prove that OP is equal to OQ. So, in the construction, OP is perpendicular to the segment AB. OP is perpendicular to the segment AB or to the chord AB. OP is perpendicular to the chord AB and OQ is perpendicular to the chord CD. OQ is perpendicular to chord CD. We have to join OA and OD. Join OA, this is the dotted line, joined here OA and the dotted line joined OD. So join OA and OD, segment OA and segment OD. Here the triangles are formed, two triangles are formed, APO and DQO. We have to show that these two triangles are congruent. So proof, we know that OP is perpendicular to the segment AB. OP is perpendicular to the segment AB. Perpendicular to the segment AB. So we know that perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle on its chord bisects the chord. The perpendicular OP is the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle on the chord AB, which is going to bisect the chord AB into AP and PB. So let us write this: perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle on its chord bisects the chord. Bisects the chord. So the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle on its chord bisects the chord. So OQ is perpendicular to the segment CD. OP is perpendicular to the segment AB and OQ is perpendicular to the segment CD. So this perpendicular line will bisect the chord into AP and CB, and it will bisect the chord CD into CQ and QD. So let us write that AP is equal to PB, which is equal to half the length of AB is half the length of AB. This perpendicular line OP will bisect the chord AB into AP and PB. So AP is equal to PD, which is half the length of chord AB. Similar for the chord CD. CQ is equal to QD is equal to half the length of CD. So let this be the first one and this is the second. Here, if AB and CD are two congruent chords, AB and CD are the congruent chords, then they are also equal. If they are equal, if these two are equal, then their halves are also equal. So let us write that if AB, segment AB is congruent to segment CD, then AB is equal to CD. If these two are equal, then their half are also equal. Half of AB is equal to half of CD. From 1, 2 and 3, equation 1, 2 and 3, AP is equal to PB, CQ is equal to QD, half of AB is equal to half of CD. Now see, observe the triangle APO and triangle DQO. In triangle APO and triangle DQO. Angle APO is congruent to angle DQO is by the construction. So here angle APO is congruent to angle DQO. AO is congruent to OD because these two are the radii of the circle and radii of the same circle are always congruent. So AO, segment AO is congruent to segment OD. They are the radii of circle. Now, from right hypotenuse side, congruent criteria, triangle APO and triangle DQO. Triangle APO is congruent to triangle DQO. Segment OP. Segment OP is congruent to segment OQ. Segment OP is congruent to segment OQ by the corresponding sides of the congruent triangle. APO and DQO, these are the two congruent triangles and these are the corresponding sides of this congruent triangle. If they are congruent, then they are also equal. When segment OP is congruent to segment OQ, then we can say segment OP is equal to segment OQ. Hence it is proof that OQ is equal to OP is equal to OQ. So let us see example. O is the center of the circle. Find the length of the radius if the chord of length 24 centimeters is at distance of 9 centimeters. Find the from the center of the circle. O is the center of the circle. AB is the chord and length of AB is given, that is 24 centimeters. Center of the circle. AB is the chord. Okay. The length of AB is how much it is? Length of AB is length of the chord is 24 and OP, distance of the chord from the center of the circle, it is 9 centimeters. So radius we have to find. What is the radius here? OA is the radius. This we have to find. We know that OP is perpendicular to chord AB. OP is perpendicular to the chord AB. So the length of AP is equal to half the length of AB. So what is the length of AB? It is 24. So AP is equal to, we'll get as 12 centimeters. AP we got as 12 centimeters. OP we have 9 centimeters. Now observe the triangle APO. In the triangle APO, angle P is of 90 degrees because the perpendicular drawn from the center will bisect this chord and will make the angle of 90. So the angle in triangle APO, angle P is equal to 90 degrees. So by Pythagoras theorem, AO square is equal to AP square plus OP square. AO square is equal to AP square plus OP square. So this is 12 square plus 9 square, 144 plus 81. So AO square is equal to 225, which is AO is equal to 15. So the length of the radius is 15 centimeter. The length of the radius is 15 centimeter. What was asked here? Find the length of the radius. The length of the radius is OA is 15 centimeter. So here we have revised some of the questions based on the first two properties and one example based on the third property.